I was saying that I was here in 2010, and I saw a lot of houses still kind of up, like, but mostly demolished. Like, that's 5 years after Katrina hit. And to come back today, 8 years later, well, exactly 8 years, like a week ago, and to see that much still hasn't changed. Like, a lot of those houses, I guess, have been taken away, and the lots are empty, and just grass is kind of growing to the tops of our heads. But other than that, nothing has been done to really create the community that was once here.
Yeah, and the combination of nothing being done from the outside, no help from the government, and then you see the rich activism coming from the Lower Ninth Ward. You know, from way back when it was an escaped slave colony to now, you know, people are resilient and trying to rebuild despite all of the obstacles that keep getting thrown in their way. It's really powerful.
So take us into this room. This is the final room.
Which is a really good segue to this room, which is in progress because this is the rebirth and the Prince room. And so these are our first few resident mementos that have been donated. But this room is dedicated to the strength and resilience of Lower Ninth Ward residents. And it'll be constantly changing. And it has right now a photo exhibit by a photographer named Brian Brandenburg. And there will be audio also playing in this room that we're working on. And a message board for anybody who wants to leave their thoughts.
So is there any way, I guess, for even the viewers who watch this video, anything that they can do, or a website they can go to, or they can donate, or anything that we can do to help, I guess, keep the memory of the Lower Ninth Ward alive, just by coming through and visiting even?
Yeah, I think the most important thing for this community is to listen to the community. And I think that, you know, Mr. Ward McRupenden from the Village, I don't know if you've met with him, the Village Community Center, he always says like that after a disaster, the worst thing that happens is that people come down and they want to help, but they don't listen. And there's so many things that need to be done. And so many people who are down here doing things for themselves and getting back up on their feet. And so I think that the most important thing is for people to, if you really want to come and help, is to get ready to work and listen.
Come listen to the people of the community and get ready to like actually do something to help rebuild and create some infrastructure.
Yeah, and I also think if you're going to come down to educate yourself on the devastation of after Katrina in this neighborhood and what's been lost, that to do it, to be thoughtful about it. And so I think we really hope that this space can be an intermediary for disaster tourism. It's inevitable that people are coming down here, it seems anyways. But the difference between riding around in a tour bus with a with a camera hanging out a window, that's such a voyeuristic approach, and many residents have made it clear that they don't want
people just riding through instead of coming by and like understanding what's really going on here.
Yeah, and hopefully this can be a place that tells the history through the voices of residents without burdening them to tell their story again and again. A place where we can honor their story without burdening them to tell it.
Awesome. Well, I guess that is it for this video. Thank you so much, Becca, for letting us come through and shooting a quick video with you. So if you're in the New Orleans area, make sure you definitely come by the Lower Ninth Ward Living Museum and talk to Becca and try to get some history of what's really going on and how you can really help, not just